Welcome to the Jibo's Garage channel. Here, you'll see videos about our aquarium hobby, and lots of other fun things we do. Like, our weekend road trips, enjoying time on the water, and outdoor cooking, just to name a few. Hit the subscribe button, and come along as we create more fun videos.
So imagine my disappointment this morning when I came downstairs to feed the discus and I found that my fish were not acting right, very sluggish, and then I saw one of the discus was dead on the bottom of the tank. I immediately checked my parameters, everything was great, but I knew when I dipped in to grab the water sample, I knew something was terribly wrong. I found that the water temperature had come to the ambient temperature of the room, which here we keep it around 69 degrees in the wintertime. Devastating to learn that my EHEIM Aquarium heater stopped working. The orange light is on, indicating that it's up and running, but this aquarium is cold. We checked the temperature, it was 69 degrees. I rushed right away. I put another heater that I had in here, that we have a couple of spare heaters just for this type of emergency. I've got the other heater in here now. It's now up to 70.3 degrees. I'm trying to save the rest of these fish. We'll see what happens. I'm not very optimistic about it. These are discus, and the temperature was down to 69 degrees. I mean, the Pictus catfish seems like he's doing all right. The candy cane tetras, they seem to be fine. But this otherwise is just devastating for these discus fish that I have. In the meantime, I hurried up. I put the heater in. And then I reached out to EHEIM to see if they'll stand behind their product. This aquarium heater is not even a year old, and I bought two of them at the same time. And I hope that they do. If not, it'll probably be the last EHEIM product that I buy, that's for sure. So I've got this heater that I got on Amazon for a little bit of nothing. I bought a 2-pack. I think I paid $30 for them. It's a 300 watt heater. This EHEIM was also a 300 watt heater. I'm just really disappointed. Like, this just takes the wind out of my sail when you come down and you see something like this. I've got to get this discus out of here. He's dead on the bottom. It's just devastating. This is absolutely just this is a blow to your day, that's for sure. This is the aquarium water heater that I got as a 2-package deal from Amazon. I've got one in here now. I'm going to open this one up and put this one in there too to see if I can't get this water to heat up. Obviously I wanted to heat up slowly, but a little better than what it's heating up now. So we're at 70.5 and we were at 69.4. So a little over a degree an hour here so far. So let's get this one in there too. And then I'll get that EHEIM out of there. And yeah, let's do that. The downside to this particular aquarium heater is the extremely short cord. This cord is super short, and the EHEIMs have a longer cord. They've got like almost a 6-foot cord on them, and I think this one's like 3 feet. So it makes it a little bit difficult for tall aquariums like the 110 tall. It's a pretty high aquarium, and this is not going to reach down to the outlet behind the aquarium for sure. It's just too short, so we'll just I got an extension cord over there now that we're using temporarily, and we'll get this one in there too. Comes with little suction cups, which just kind of give it a gentle little stretch there and pop them on. I sure am hopeful that these fish survive. That's pretty darn cold for a discus. I'm just going to crank this thing up. It comes turned down to 65. I'm going to crank her all the way up to 86. Oh yeah, that water's ice cold. Let's get an extension cord for that. And we'll get this lid on here to keep what little bit of heat we do have. Oh, I gotta take that EHEIM out. I'll do that in a second. Let's get this one plugged in. All right, I have this little device here. It's extension, so we'll just put that on. And then we'll plug these 2 heaters into it. There's 1. There's 2. Let's see if we can just let that hang there for now. Again, this is just a temporary setup, right? So just trying to save some fish. These are the two EHEIM aquarium heaters that I bought a little over a year ago. I've got one in this 150 gallon. I'm gonna have to check that too because, you know, like garage door springs. If one goes, you know the other one's gonna go too. There is no heat coming out of this whatsoever. Zero heat. You can see that it's on. There should be some heat coming out of there. Probably not smart. I probably should have unplugged it first, huh?
Yep, probably.
There it is.
The heater.
The heater is cold as cold can be. I mean, that's. And you can see how tall this 110 is. I mean, it's a pretty tall tank. So for me, I'm gonna have to take my shirt off to reach down in there to scoop this dead guy out. Beautiful fish. Well, fast forward, it's been about a week or so since the aquarium heater stopped working in this tank, and the temperature of the water dropped down to about 69 degrees before we put those other two heaters in there and warmed it up. And now the water is sitting right around 84 degrees, and these fish survived, and they're doing great. So I'm really happy about that. They're swimming, they're eating, they're not hiding. They're back to acting normal, so I'm really excited about that. I was worried that I was going to lose all of them, but we didn't. So, and the downside, in addition to losing the fish, was it was the EHEIM Aquarium water heater that had failed, the 300-watt water heater that had failed prematurely. It wasn't even a year old, and it failed. And they have a 3-year warranty on them, and it's the second one that I've had that's failed. And you know, I reached out to EHEIM, and I just haven't heard back from them. So. I don't know. I guess I'll just try another product instead of EHEIM, and we'll see how we do there. But overall, I'm just happy to report that these fish are alive and doing well, and they're swimming, and they're eating, and they're active, and that just, you know what? At the end of the day, that's really what makes me happy. So we'll find another heater, but you know, you want your fish to survive, you know. So, all right, listen. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time here at the Jeebus Garage Channel.